Okay guys, so here we are, we're back again, and I kind of skipped all the character creation. I tried to remember most of the details that I put on my Azura right here, and we kind of already did this. I chose this symbol over here. This is for the story, for the character storyline, and well, over here we already chose dignity from our previous video, and we also chose this in regards to our college, which member we are. Okay, so in the continuation of where we left, so my first invention was either a Val A Golem, a transistor converter, something like that, and infinity ball. Okay, each one, again, you see reading the details down here, as you can see. So we're gonna see what fits me mostly. Let's check the other one. So, again, you can see in the description itself, it's that everything you do in this game relates to what your character is going to be like as a personality and all that. So, you have this like aggressive, fun, or something like that, you know, or very serious. I think I'm going to go with the fun kind of personality right here. So, let's go. Okay, next one would be my first advisor, the one who taught me almost everything I know, almost, because obviously Azura don't really rely on others, they like to search for themselves, and it gives you these great heroic personalities, which you will meet in the game. So, whoever you choose, you know, who resembles your best friend or someone you would like to have as a companion within the game, not permanently, of course, but it would be part of your storyline. So, I'm gonna just choose this happy looking one. I'm not gonna bother with the description. I just chose it because it looks happy. Look at that. Obviously, when you're doing this character customization, you gotta be careful what you're going in for, because it's not gonna change. And here we come to the best part of all, is signing the whole thing. And over here it gives you a summary description of what it's gonna be like in the game, what your the whole thing. So, true trouble may follow me. I overcome its with dignity. I'm a member of a good starting college of dynamics. First invention was whatever. As you can see, it gives you a shortcut, a short version of what you kind of did. So I'm gonna just name this Test Zura. And as you can see here, it's all confirmed that it doesn't exceed 19 characters. The name is at least a minimum of 3 characters, and the name is using only English letters. Of course, the minute I click next, it's going to tell me whether it's available or not. It should be available for me to use, and here we go with the story. It gives you a nice intro in the beginning of what you kind of chose. Give you this like quick video cinematic.
I am Asura. I personify genius. My ancestors were driven from the heart of the earth, forced to live in this bright, wide world. Of course, we've excelled. We exceed expectations in everything we do. With Golem and Gate and Arcane Crystal, we have asserted our supremacy in this land and made it our own. We will not move another inch. Not for dragons, not for anyone. The eternal alchemy is a fluid contrivance, ever evolving, ever fluctuating. I believe in the power of transformation. I belong to the College of Dynamics. mutation. We're always advancing, morphing into something new.
Ah, these are your friends.
And my excellent crew is the fulcrum. Together we will move the world. We will force reason from chaos. I've just been informed that defective golems, not mine of course, are causing havoc out in the jungle.
So over here we're going to be introduced to the first storyline.
Broken, I'll fix, and make my name doing so. I'll lead the masses through metamorphosis to an improved future.
And that's us. Well, me.
This is my story.
Each intro is obviously different from everyone else's. You might come off that one random guy who gets the same intro as you do. Depending on the combinations, it's endless what this video could be introduced as. So, we're waiting for it to load, and we're going to be introduced to the game immediately here. This is like a quick tutorial. Okay, so we're in the game, and here's a few explanation points. This is my character right here. I can zoom in by using the wheel, and these are my skills. So as you can see, this is my weapon skill, depending on the weapon I am actually holding at the moment. This is the chat log right here, what's going on. These are other skills that you use, mostly for healing and other advanced. They're currently locked because you're still a level 1. The more you level up, the better, and obviously you kind of advance. Okay, so you're using the WASD keys, as every game does. That's what you're using. Back, front, left, right. There you go. You even have Q and E to shift aside. So that's rolling right there. That's by using double Q or double E. And you have the bar right here. This over here is your life pool. That's how much life you have, your HP, as you can see. As you can see, a lot of actions going on already, and that's the guy you gotta talk to. This Rob guy. This is the whole tutorial, and this is what kind of the city of Azura looks like, I guess. I've never actually played on Azura before, so that's gonna be new to me. I've been here a couple of times with a different character, so let's go see. Okay, we gotta talk to this guy, whether we like it or not. To continue, and using F we interact with everything, and he's already here telling us that there's a glitch, there's a problem like it was introduced in the video. This is the guy who's talking, and obviously I'll have to say priest maker. This is the only option I've got. Usually you can have multiple options what to answer eventually in the game. To carry on, we gotta press that. So okay, we're in agreement. Okay, so we kind of have a contemplating argument there of what we're gonna do, and so here we go. So first is Zura going in, and what's going on here? Okay, so you click, and you click there to activate your ability, and it's ongoing. Yes, it's a point and click kind of game, but using the keyboard makes it much more entertaining to use. So I just pressed 1 on my keyboard to actually start interacting with this golem right here. It had a life. It gives me XP every time I kill a golem. Wow, these things really went haywire here. So this is how you start off the game immediately, and the more you get used to the skill of this weapon, you move on to the next skill that you learn through experience of using it. So now if I use the second ability, okay, so let's go to this guy, and we're going to use the second ability right here. I have a bad feeling it lagged or something. Alright, so the minute I activate this ability, like, I'm starting to unlock this already. So we're going to click on that. I'm using the right click to rotate my camera here. You can actually move and use the right click to move around the environment. You can attack and move, as you can see. It doesn't stop you. That's one problem that GuildWars 1 kind of had. That's if you were moving, it kind of stops your attacks. So that's the good thing about this. And you get to use your skills. And here we go. We're starting to unlock skill number 3 after that win. And we're doing this one. As you can see, our HP is barely touched, and it kind of recovers on its own. So that's done. Okay, so we need to, as you can see, the star pointer is like the main thing that happens here. Like, you have a star, you follow that, press F, you interact, and probably we're gonna get a cinematic. Oh, yeah. That's another cool thing about it.
It's pure chaos out here. Unacceptable. What's going on?
Just what it looks like. These golems have gone mad. Zojja suspects someone tampered with them. And by someone, she means the inquest.
Zojja's rarely wrong. Don't tell her I said rarely, by the way. If it is the inquest, she's going to need help. Where can I find her?
At the malfunctioning gate that's spitting out these deranged golems. She claims she could feel them on the other side of the gate laughing at us.
Not for long. I'm going to help Zojja shut down the problem at its source. Thanks for the information.
As you can see, you get to get into the character of what your avatar, well, you could call them now. So we know the source. In the meantime, you can actually battle along with them. These golem creatures get a bit more XP on the way, or you could just head to the source, let everyone do the fighting for you. So I personally like to fight them just to get more experience, just to speed things up. Your experience bar is down here, by the way. As you can see, it takes 2000 XP for you to start getting towards your next level. It's not that hard to level up. It's just you have to keep yourself constantly busy in the game. For now, it's all about fighting. As you can see, it's simply just seek and destroy. It's as simple as that. Okay, where am I going? No. Okay, so we gotta go down here. Whether we like it or not. Nothing special over here. It's a quick tutorial, and okay, this is what an Azura gate looks like. You're gonna find these a lot over the map, just to go from one place to another. It's a portal. These were created by Azuras, so we're told to get in here, and we've traveled in split second. Alright, they're into a bit of a girl quarrel there. You don't want to get in between that. And they start fighting. That's great. So we gotta help them whether we like it or not. Oh, and my third skill ability just got activated. That's great. Well, that currently just protects me from the looks of it. And smash my foe. Okay, nothing happened. A bit too late for that. And I think okay, when you see this X with swords crossing over, it usually means a boss monster is coming up soon.
Activation in 3, 2, 1. Activator sequence initiated.
Okay, so the golems have completely went out of control, as you can see. Alright, that's cool. I'll zoom out a bit, see what we're doing here. So we gotta kill these guys, whether we like it or not. So let me get a bit into it. So over here you're introduced immediately to the beginning of a story, and you're currently already receiving XP. It's kind of fun, it's kind of full of action. Usually the story plots in most games, most MMOs are very slow, back and forth, catching stuff, getting this, get that, you know, it's fetching and you have to backtrack. In this game, as you can see, none of that is happening. is just go on, kill. It's an MMORPG, yes, believe it or not, it's an MMORPG, where usually most of the games of such likings do not work like this. Alright, let's... Whoa, watch it.
Activation sequence initiated.
So let's see. As you can see, allies come to help you, and you want that to happen. And these are just NPCs for now. In the actual world, after you pass this tutorial, you get to meet with actual players, even your friends, and it kind of helps out the situation because some monsters are too hard to kill on your own. There's no combination unless you're a very high level. That's not even sometimes. You gotta be quite experienced to just handle a monster on your own. But usually, Guild Wars is mostly about teamwork. Alright, so I'm doing literally nothing here. Okay. Apparently, a guardian needs, you know, close combat. So close combat it is. Alright, what's left? So we have that guy. And we get rewarded, and here we go. Oh boy. As I told you, you meet with your first boss in the tutorial, so it kind of lets you know what you're up against throughout the whole game. That looks nasty. Huge. Alright. Let's try different abilities that we can use to start speeding the process, and there we go. See, it wasn't that hard. You might say it's not that much of a challenge, but believe you me, this is nothing compared to what you're going to meet in the rest of the game. You're going to be meeting boss monsters and different creatures, which it's crazy. Okay, so we passed the tutorial there. So that's pretty much it for now. We will be heading on the map of Guild Wars soon enough after this.